Is your money going out faster than it's coming in? Stick around, this video is for you. Have you ever noticed that you are making money and then it looks like people that you're even earning more than are maximizing their income? They are doing things that you are finding it difficult to achieve. That's because they have proper financial management. It's not about how much you make really, it's about how you're able to maximize and manage the money that you make. Because if you're able to do more with little, when you even have more, you do like much more with it. Whenever you get your paycheck, the first thing you're supposed to do is to set out your savings for for your future, because it's like you're saving your future. The money you make today is what you use to save yourself tomorrow. You lock out your savings immediately and make sure that what is left is enough to sustain you for that month. That's why you need to track, because you cannot manage what you don't measure. You need to know like how much you make in a month to be able to budget for the next month. So get an application, get a notepad, get something that will be able to give you that numbers, and then you use the numbers to plan efficiently for the next month. If you need an idea of an app, I already built one, so just check it out. You need to be able to say no, because if you cannot say no, you fall into a lot of traps. First, you need to be able to say no to yourself. When those impulse comes and is asking you to like buy this or buy that, you need to be able to prevent yourself from spending impulsively. You also need to be able to avoid, touching stories, because a lot of people have touching stories and you don't want touching stories to be touching you, into doing transfer. Once you can say no, then you stick to your financial plan for that month. If you spend based on boredom and stress, then you're feeding the problem, because it's not as if retail therapy is bad. But if it gets to the point where you spend money on things that you feel good about, but then after spending the money you start to feel guilty, then it means that there was no proper financial planning to begin with. So before you do retail therapy, make sure you have a budget for it. So even after spending that money, you won't feel bad, because you already set aside this money for retail therapy. Even if you don't use it for retail therapy, to come in handy for something else.